Camera set. Got a light to the mic, okay? Yeah. All set. Let's turn this thing up. Let's turn this thing up like lock in love. Man, them turning the brightness up. Man, them put on the matching gloves. Got a loved ones hooked on the podcast floor.
Hi guys.
But I ask the question that you always ask.
What's the question I always ask?
Ask them, how are you now?
So that you can say you're fine.
No, but I just enjoy.
Emily, you're borderline shameless at this point. It's just more that remains from you. And who is the shameless person in the Bible?
See, guys, see what I pass through every day.
Why are you telling me to ask the question so that you can now do
No,
what I have said?
I've noticed that they like it
How
when
do you who has
ask
told you that?
I read the mind of people.
Wait till you notice. Notice that.
Say they
Mommy
like
noticing.
whenever you
Oro
meet them
shame.
and ask them. It's more like you care about
Koro.
them. You want to know how they are.
Yes, I want to know how they're doing.
Right,
but
so
you
ask them.
don't let me know how they're doing because all you tell me is how you're doing, and I really don't. Hi guys. Sorry for the shenanigans. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are having an amazing weekend or week. And I hope you have an amazing week ahead.
Yes.
What am I saying? I'm saying a lot of nonsense at this point. But
Yeah, but
you're welcome to another episode of the Life in Love podcast. Camera says, let's yeah, we're back.
We're back.
Back like the thunder.
Good.
The thunder that
Bigger.
struck yesterday night.
Stronger. Even though we never chop. Because
Yes.
like when agree cook.
Yes.
It's okay.
Even though we never chop because we had to record a lot of episodes today.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
Amen.
Okay, so what
Yeah.
are we talking about today, Emily?
Okay. Today, hi, my name is Emily, your host for today, and today we'll be talking about.
Emily, you've been their host for every other week.
Calm down, I'm making a speech.
Oh, sorry, man. Yeah, continue.
So, I'm Emily, and today we're talking about respect.
Respect is reciprocal.
Gung, gung,
Ori
gung.
okori.
Gung, gung,
You know that song? You don't know any song? Carry on.
Yes, I know the song.
When you're meant to be going to party, they lock you inside the house. How do you know
They
it?
did not lock me inside. I still went to the party, but I don't understand the song that I was on. Like, there's only one song that I can
So you were
remember
chopping BT for something
for
that you
no
do not even
reason.
understand.
There's only one song
Do
that I
better,
can
do
remember.
better, do better. At least
Yeah.
even if they beat me, at least I know the
Yeah,
songs.
but sing that song.
Respect is reciprocal. Ori okori. That's the only part I know. I don't know. I think it's nice. I'm not sure.
Respect is reciprocal. Only
It's okay. What are we talking about?
So, because you found that song, help me answer this question.
What's the question?
Do you think respect is meant to be earned or it's meant to be forced?
I think that the answer of that question is obvious.
What is
The moment somebody is forcing respect from you, it's no longer respect. That's just either eye service or fear. Of course, respect is not meant to be earned. It's not meant to be forced. Sorry, it's meant to be earned. However, now that I'm talking about it,
now that you're talking about it
and I'm thinking about
and
it,
you're thinking about it,
that's what I meant to think for you, talk.
right?
But now that
So
I
you
think,
did not think before.
Actually, I
Now
don't-
she's thinking.
I don't think. I don't lie. I don't think. But now that you're, I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
Maybe forced is not the word.
Okay. So
But I don't think respect is always earned. Or, yes, respect is always earned. But I feel like when people talk about earning respect, talk about it like people actually have to do some active work to earn respect. The truth is that respect can be earned by age. Respect, the fact that somebody has spent more years, see, I'm already looking. Somebody has spent more years in this world than you. So, in some sort of way,
Yeah.
they have earned some level of respect from you.
Smart girl. I train you well.
Thank you, ma.
I send you go school.
Thank you, mommy.
You did not waste my money.
It's nice, yo. It's nice. But yeah, I think so. Like a status too. So the fact that somebody has earned a status, whether the person is a doctor, a pastor, there is a level. Like remember that I keep saying a level of respect that's already earned from that. However, there is still it still is in levels. Respect is in levels. So there's a way you it's in level. I don't think you
Explain
respect
that.
everybody the same way. So there's
So you don't respect me the same way you respect other people. That's what
No,
you're saying.
I don't even respect you at all. Do you behave like a respectable personality? Do you behave like someone that should be respected? I'm not joking. Okay, but the point is that
No points. Correct what
but
you're
it's
saying.
true now. Respect is in levels. Okay, for example, the way I respect For
Is it
example,
supposed to be free or they need to earn it?
that's what I'm saying. That it is.
That I don't deserve your respect.
Wait.
That is not free. I have
You
to
did
earn
not hear
it.
what I said.
No, that's what you've been saying. Is that what you've been saying? That
No, I
Emily,
said
you don't
that.
deserve
I said
it.
respect is earned, but
Emily,
respect cannot be forced. It has to be. Wait, Emily, this is not about you. Keep quiet.
Oh, yeah?
Respect is earned, but when people say respect is earned, they say it as though you have to do some active work. Like,
yeah.
I will not respect you if you
Until-
have not done this and done that. I'm saying that people don't necessarily have to do certain things to earn your respect. Sometimes it is like a level of respect is earned by some things that are constant or some things that have happened. For example, somebody's age. The fact that it is a person, you should be like, I'm not saying, the fact that you are dealing with a person,
yeah.
for that reason,
Yeah.
there's a level of respect that has been earned. The fact that you're dealing with somebody that is older than you, there's another level of respect that has been earned. You see why I say that it's level upon level.
Smart
The fact that
girl.
you are now dealing with somebody that has like a title, a doctor,
Yeah.
it's just like you're going to the hospital now.
Who's going to the hospital?
Sorry.
Who's
not
going to the hospital?
Okay, if somebody goes to the hospital,
Good.
the doctor has earned some level of respect for their qualifications. So if the doctor is telling you to do something, it's because
Yeah.
of you respect. Do you understand? That's why you're able to adhere
Yeah.
or listen to what the person is saying and not
Right.
argue. Your pastors, your parents. So
Yeah.
I believe that respect is earned, but in levels. What of you? Do you think it should be forced or earned?
You can't force me to respect you. You can't even try it. I think it comes natural.
Yeah.
So I just just the way you are, I'm like, I respect everybody.
Yes.
It's not how you react to me that will determine
The level.
the level
Exactly.
of the kind of respect that I should be giving you. If it's eye service respect or from my heart kind of respect, you understand? But you can't force respect, yeah?
How
So
do you, sorry, I wanted to say, how do you say, because you said you respect everybody,
Yeah.
how can you say that you actually show respect to people? What are the things that you do that makes you feel like you show respect to people?
see, you set boundaries, I respect that boundaries.
Okay, good.
You
Makes
say
sense.
you make every house have a rule. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not coming to your house to come and break your rules.
Exactly.
You get me? I
Yes.
respect that.
Yes.
I see you. I greet. Let's just say I greet you because I get to know that. Then this is our country called Nigeria.
Yes.
If you don't greet, that's disrespect.
Do you get?
If
Do you actually get?
talking about greeting, yeah. So in my house, when I was a kid growing up,
Yeah.
you have to put do you know the way you kneel down? Like
Yes.
yeah. So that's how we greet in my house, in my family.
Oh yeah, I know Yoruba now. Why do
You
you have
have
to kneel
to
down?
put your knees on the floor.
Is
to
that
greet
part of Hausa
everybody.
culture? I knew it was Yoruba culture, but you just had to do it. But is it part of Hausa culture? Don't know your culture. I'm shame on you. But yeah, I know that's part of Yoruba culture.
So for everybody, so that's early in the morning. So even if you're young, I'm older than you,
Yes.
or you're annoying. Some of them just want to come to my house very early because they know that Emily's going to kneel down and greet me.
You were greeting people that were younger than you.
Yes.
Kneeling down for
the
them.
sake that you're in my house that morning that I'm greeting everybody.
What? Why?
You have to. You have
Was it like a general house rule? Like they told you to do that?
That's a wake up.
So if a 5-year-old comes to your sleepover, you kneel down
if
to
I'm
the person.
kneeling down greeting someone and you're there, yeah,
If person's younger
I'll
than
just
you,
turn and say good morning.
would you kneel down or you just say
You
good
can't
morning?
stand up and say good morning now.
So someone that is younger than you.
You are already on your knees. You don't understand. You're already on your knees, eh? Me, I'm older than you. You're in my house. My brain will not say stand up or don't greet this person because if my daddy hear it or they
Mama,
see
my
you
brain will
alive.
say someone kneeling down for someone that I beg.
No, because I'm already, that was, let's say, culture or the way we were being trained.
I never even knew it was an Hausa culture too. I knew it was
if
Yoruba
that's Hausa
culture.
because I don't know any Hausa culture so far.
But that's,
God
you have to
forgive
work
me,
on that.
I will, even though
How
I'm
you
not
don't know
getting
your
married to
culture?
a Hausa person.
Why? Why don't you get married to an Hausa person?
Because I've already brothers on anybody that's from the north.
What?
I
Why?
don't know. See,
So what
in school,
tribe
I
do you
just
want to
feel
get married to?
I don't know. I don't even want to say. It may not even be a Nigerian person. But there's this Igbo tin tiriri, tin tiriri, tin. There's this, you know that flute that they used to do.
So you want to play that on your wedding day?
Even if it's Kaduna person or Hausa person I'm getting married to,
You will still play it.
I will still play it. And guys, I'm not Hausa.
What are you?
I'm from Knock. Go and Google that, okay? I'm not.
I don't think
Hausa.
Kaduna.
But then they just because
I
they
know Nok,
call
yes.
Igbo people, Delta people, Igbo people too. They call everybody
Wait, Nok
like
is that
Hausa.
place that have those? They have those very cute statues.
Yeah,
That's those statues.
yeah.
I remember like
So
reading up
with
on
so
them.
much
I
pride,
love that.
guys. I'm not Hausa. That's why I don't know how to speak
So where are
Hausa.
you from?
I'm from Nok. I
Period.
speak Jaba. Period.
Can you speak Jaba?
Very well.
But maybe it can be a Nok tradition. I don't
Yeah,
know. Maybe we'll do
maybe.
like our research on
We'll
that.
do research on
But
that.
the thing you said that caught my attention is the
Yeah.
fact that you said people come to your house so that you kneel down for
Yeah,
them.
so and you
People
greet.
that are meant to knock.
So you just have to greet, even if, like, especially those people that you annoy or you offend, like your classmates.
Yes.
So they run to your house very early in the morning because
Why are they
they know
even
that
entering your
Emily,
house?
our house is very big now.
Well, I like
Everybody, if you come to our house, it's more like I was privileged to go to Emily's house.
so they will not run to your house in the morning.
So they
Like
run
who
to
is
my
allowing them
house.
to enter the month? So
And there was no gates like that.
they just enter inside the house.
You enter inside.
early in the morning.
Enter the comp. It's not like house, oh. You greet compound by compound.
It's a lie. Like you leave your
Door
house
by
to go and start
door.
greeting people in the morning.
Like we have how many? We have people in the house. Yeah. So in that building, in that house, in that community, if it was a gate, I'd say maybe in that estate.
Hey,
So because it's more like I can see you from there. I can see you from there. Like, do you understand the kind of
you people do
in the
pass Yoruba
village?
people say for.
So you need that good morning. Hope you slept well. Good morning. How are you? They say, bless you, my child. Bless you, my child.
Well, it's a good thing. Do you think that was actual respect,
It, wa-
or like? I mean, it's a
it
fair
was
way
not
to
actual
show
that
respect to people.
it was not actual respect. But then people now start using it that why can't you just be like this
Emily,
family,
no,
this family?
and be
Look at the
greeting
way
up and down.
I'll be greeting. And then I remember that in my village, I think we were the first people that started calling our parents daddy, daddy.
What do they call their parents?
I don't know, Baba now.
Okay, Baba.
Or Baba or Mama or stuff
Okay.
like that.
Where did you guys not hear daddy from?
We went to school, different school. Like
Okay.
we're not going to public school.
Schools,
Yeah, it was
okay.
private school. So they teach
Trust
you
fund
stuff.
kid. Trust fund kids. Period. But yeah, how do I typically show respect to people?
Yeah.
My mom was not that bad, but yeah, my house, I feel like till now, my mommy still knocks our head. Me and my
Don't do
brothers
that.
once in a while that Emma Kunle te ba fe kim Emma Kunle. And we were like, Mommy, this is in 20 something years already. Move on. But I mean,
But my dad don't like
when I
it
remember
anymore.
why.
My dad always, I think he feel is eye service. You're just why you need
It
that
is eye
service?
service to
It
me,
is, yeah.
but
Because
give the people what they want. That's
Yeah.
what I see it. But I mean, so that's the thing. It's not your culture. It is actually Yoruba culture.
Okay.
That I think it's girls. Girls are meant to kneel down to greet their elders, and men are meant to prostrate. The thing that just used to buzz me about the culture is that now you that are going to different compounds, I don't understand. But in a house, me, I wake up in the morning and everybody's going for morning devotion. Why can't I just kneel one kneel down and everybody accept it?
greet.
Good afternoon, no.
Good morning,
Good afternoon,
good
no.
morning.
Good morning, no. Good morning, no. When you now go to all these weddings, all these parties, you see those aunties, they're literally sitting
not
down
be-
beside each other. You now kneel down here. You know, good afternoon, ma. You now go to the next place. Good afternoon, ma. Good afternoon, ma. They will now.
No, but I've not been to part about what I have. I've
And
watched.
some of you, I really don't like you because
Just have to.
I don't like you because I know the things that you put to show my mommy. I know the pepper you put to show my mommy. I don't like you like that. So why would I not decide myself to you? But I'm not joking, guys. Please. But my point is that like it's very annoying, right? Because why can't everybody just why can't one size of leader just fits all? But I mean, men are meant to prostrate, but I don't think men really prostrate. They just bend down somehow.
I think I do that if I see people.
Yeah, I feel like that's even a better way to do. Why can't I just do like I feel like bowing your head is a sign of respect.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily, but
Have to
it's
kneel
Yoruba culture. But let's think about it. It's Yoruba culture, but now maybe we're in church or somewhere.
I'll just like.
Would you gonna stand kneeling down every single time you
It's
see an
eye
elder?
service.
Exactly. So I feel like it's mostly when you're not in family gatherings, you're in
Yeah,
your
that you
house,
cannot
you are
buy.
going for a wedding, you're going to do introduction. All of us will be deceiving ourselves. But yeah, I think that's a way. But I think another way I show respect to people
Yeah.
is obviously like adding titles to their names, and I think that's one of the things I want to talk about in this episode. I mean, that is something that, and I remember when I was growing up, my brothers are really older than me. One is 10 years older than me, the other is 7 years older than me.
Wow.
Yeah.
10 years.
Yeah, 10 years, 7 years.
Respect me. How do you know?
Oh, I go sit down, Joe. But my point is, like, I was the last born only girl.
The point is, if you see me coming, Auntie Emily, good morning.
Why? Because my brothers are 10 years older. How does that affect you? Or can go sit down, Joe. My point is that I grew up with, like, my siblings were way older. Emily, no. I grew up with my siblings being like way older.
Yeah.
But because I felt like they're my siblings, maybe Gen Z behavior, I don't know. But I felt like they're my siblings now, like, so I'll call them Sheon, like Doing and stuff. Okay, sorry, my brothers, for name dropping here, but I'll just call them by their names. And I remember that I'll go to my family house and they'll be like, "Why are you calling your brother by your name? Why are you calling your brother by his name?" I don't know. They say I should put brother. And do you know the funny thing? That's another thing I was going to talk about. It started weird to call, like, my first brother, born in Sheon. He said what to call brother Sheon. It just started so local. It sounded so local to me, brother Sheon. So I now used to call him Uncle Sheon instead, because Uncle Sheon just started like Tusha. But he's not my uncle, he's my brother. So I mean, I had to.
My brother.
My brother. But basically, I mean, maybe if this song had come back to last night, she's like, my brother, hi brother, hi brother. I'll never add their names there. But do you know that it got so bad to the point that sometimes I stay avoiding calling my brother's name because I didn't want to call him with a title. And I did not want to, like, because I knew that Uncle Sean did not make sense because he's not my uncle. But the brother Sean was sounding rough. So most times, there would come to a point where I was struggling to call my brother's name. So if I want to call my brother's attention, I'd rather tap him or just talk. I would not just want to call the name, right? Because, I mean, some people, and whenever my close family members or they were extended family members, they say, I don't have respect. Why am I calling my brothers by name, right? But that's the funny thing. Even the title things, for example, you see maybe your cousin, because your cousin, because, you know, in our generation, there's some cousins that are way older than you.
Yep.
But there's no acronym like cousin Sheyi or cousin Sholakwe. You have to now call them auntie and or uncle. Me, I used to call them auntie, but they're not your aunties, they're not your uncles. Yes, they're your cousins. So, I mean, I feel like the whole title thing, I think that's another way that people show respect to people. What do you think is another way? Any other way that people show respect?
Me, I don't know. But me, I'm not gonna lie and say that I enjoy that title of a thing. Dear future husband, in case you're watching this, this is me being truthful and frank, yeah?
Yes.
My children are not going to call anybody that is not your brother or your sister.
Yeah.
Or my brother and my sister. Or my cousin and your, like, cousin, me say, I know you reach Bele. My auntie is here, my uncle is here. For the sake that your extended family,
yes,
they'll call you by Miss Emily.
Yes.
Mr. Emily.
Yes.
That's it. There's nothing like title.
Miss Emily, Mr. Emily.
It's not
so they won't call them aunties or uncles?
The only auntie that me, I know,
is your sister.
Is my sister and your sister.
So what would they call like your cousins?
My cousin.
What would they call your cousin? What would your children call your cousin?
Miss Emily, Mr. Emily now.
Okay, I get you. So let's say your cousin's name is James, for example.
Mr.
So
James,
they will not call.
come on, sir.
Are you English?
Shola,
but why though? Why?
I'm not lying.
I get that, but why?
Because this auntie, uncle, they use it against us as children.
Yeah.
Your uncle is calling you don't want to come, and then it won't end. It's not gonna end well. You lock me
Yes.
inside the house, or you beat me, or you rape me, all in the name of my uncle, because I don't want my parent to know, or because if my parent hear, they'll be angry.
Yes.
Because my uncle called me, and you know
You
they're gonna lie.
Yes, on you.
And tell my parents
and they will
that,
believe them.
and they will believe them because they are elders, or they are elderly, or something like that. So they're elder ones. Emily's children and her husband, they're gonna call you by your name.
Miss James.
Mr. James.
Mr.
Miss James. That's
Mr.
your
Jones.
name. That's the name that your parent gave you. So you will enjoy that name. We will just add a title to it to make it more tush.
Yes, if you're married, Mrs. If you're not married,
Mrs.
Miss. If you're married, okay, Mr. It doesn't change.
It doesn't change.
Yeah, it doesn't change.
Call you.
I agree.
But if you're older,
yes,
like my grandparent now,
yes,
or they can say, okay, my friend. They can
Yes.
say the friend that I choose. So
Wait, so you will be the one to choose the titles
yes,
that your children.
because when you're coming, I'll tell you, oh, that's big mommy.
Yes. Okay, that makes sense.
That's
So
big
you
mommy.
decide who is big mommy and who is not
And
big
who is
mommy.
Mr. James? Let me tell you something. Growing up, I don't want to use that word that I said that my dad trained me the way his parents trained me.
Yes.
But when we come back from wherever we are, my grandmom
Yes.
will drag you and smell your mouth.
That's what you want to do for your children.
I will feed you in the house. Shola, I will feed you, give you enough money because mommy is already rich.
Why
Do
don't you want your
understand?
what's bad in your children eating out? I feel like
Bring the food home.
wait, the way I say it though, I feel like obviously like you said there are people that you trust. I don't know if I say I trust everybody 1%. I feel like there are people that I trust more than the other, definitely. Like for instance, if my children are going to my brother's house, they are going to be eating in my brother's house, or they are going to
That's what I said.
yeah.
Brothers
So I
and
feel
sister.
like the person, if I'm going to second guess the food you're going to give my children in the first place, I'm not going to let my children be in your space in that first space, or I won't let them be in your space alone. Do you understand? Or if they are being in your space, they will be with me, and I would be like, they will be under like my strict
Are your
watch.
children eating the food also?
Am I
That you
not
want
eating
to
the food?
No, like the food that you want to give my children, are your children eating it also?
Emily, Emily, you're not being very dramatic.
I'm not being
But
dramatic.
I think
I'm
that's
being serious. So no, they can
but
eat
yeah, I
in my
get you.
brother's house, your brother's house, your sister's house. That's okay.
I get
know
you.
where my children went to, but not as mommy. I'm going to my friend's place, and
Yeah,
I'll just let you go like
yeah,
that.
overprotect you.
I agree. Oh,
Hey,
the
that's what we were
overprotective.
saying last
No,
week.
when it comes to food, what you eat your system.
Yeah, it's important.
Emily
though.
agreed to be overprotective for that one. It's your mother,
I get
100%.
that. I
But
get
I'm not
that.
gonna stop you from wearing what you want to wear or going. If you're mature enough to go somewhere,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
just
let
go
you
where
know.
you.
Just let me know, and then I'll give you time. Just let me know when you're coming back.
Yes.
You get me?
I understand
You are
that.
free, oh, because I'm not gonna stop you. I want you to make that mistake so you learn.
So you learn, yeah.
But food that you're gonna eat inside your stomach.
And why can't they make the mistake with food? Well, maybe we just
with
have
food?
maybe we just have different.
It's not me and
I think
you.
we just have different opinions because if we're saying we're going to be involved in our children's life, if I'm going to be my children's life, then
Yeah.
I would be involved in who their friends are too, and I'll be trusting in God that like I'm able to discern the friendship, and I'll be able to trust. Like,
Yeah.
you understand? Because I want my children's friends to be able to come to my house too, and they would be eating I won't bring anybody to my house and not feed them. So ultimately, I think like don't overthink it. That's what I'll tell you. Like God is the one that's protecting every of us.
Yes.
At the end of the day, whether
God protect us.
exactly. So I won't overthink it, but
And God
I
wants
do
you to
get
be
your point.
careful
A
too.
child needs to be conscious that you're not just
Yeah.
opening your mouth to
Mouth
eat
and-
everywhere.
yeah.
And I think it's even from child when your child is already begging that you need to curtail that it's not everywhere. So I get where you're coming from, definitely. But
Yeah.
I also feel like there's still a room for a bit of flexibility
And
when it gets there.
I've given them that one.
But
now.
today's we're talking about respect and the
Respect.
titles. Do you feel like I mean we're talking about titles and how it can cause a lot of troubles.
Yeah.
And I think even apart from uncles and aunties, I feel like generally when you have a title, like I was saying that, they are doctors, they are pastors,
Yeah.
there's a certain level of respect that is earned because of that.
Yeah.
And it also makes it easy for people to get taken advantage of. For example, I've heard stories of gynecologists that because they are gynecologists, then they begin to do a lot of things.
I'll be there with you if I'm bringing my child.
Emily, we're not talking about children now. We're talking
no,
about
but
you.
About me.
Like I'm just saying generally, it's not
Yeah,
about children.
See, yeah.
You know what gynecologist is for female reproductive
I understand.
system now.
Shola, growing up, my grandmother taught us how to
And now,
fight. Eh?
well, no, I'm not necessarily talking about you. I'm saying generally.
General.
When you if you put a title to somebody, because of the level of respect you have, some people get taken advantage of. You might be a little bit more strong-willed, but trust me, God forbid, God forbid,
forbid.
if
God has
somebody
forbid.
is struggling with getting a child, or I remember like there's a story of someone I admire so much that was struggling with vaginismus, so she was having difficulty actually having intercourse with her husband, and she was going to gynecologist and doing different things because the person is a gynecologist, because there's a respect that is earned. Now if the person is molesting you, you won't think it's molestation because obviously the person will say that, oh, I'm trying to check. I'm doing checkup. It's just the way you see people go to the hospital and say that doctors are touching them in the name of doing checkup. What I'm saying is that because of that respect that is already earned, it's easier to take advantage of people. Okay, for example, even pastors, for example, you see stories of some pastors molesting their members, raping their members. I'm saying the reason why it is easier for them to get away with those things and those members don't speak up is because of that level of respect that's been earned. Do you get what I'm saying? I know that you're a military woman, but but I'm saying that this happens especially for young children. So for young children, like you said, some of them get molested and they can't open their mouth to talk because it's a pastor that molested them or it's an uncle. So I'm saying exactly. So that's what I'm saying, that this respect and these titles and that's why I understand when you say you don't want your children to be calling anybody uncle, auntie. Everybody's Mr. James, is Mrs. James, and you're telling them that you see there's nobody that is above insult. I'm just joking. But there's nobody that's above mommy. God will fight our battles. But just letting them know how to fight, just letting them know that there is nothing that's too much for you to tell me. There's nobody that is so high up there that if they do something to you, you cannot speak to me about. That's exactly what you're meant to be instilling in them, right? And I like the fact that you're saying, but how do you tell your child not to call a pastor something? And it can be a pastor. I'm sorry, and I feel like another thing that can help with that is to let our children know when we're talking about children is different. Generally, everybody should know that before anybody has a title, before anybody is a doctor, before anybody is a pastor, before anybody is a cleric, a bishop, even your parents, because you know that some people, Emily, you are saying, now we are saying, okay, my brother, I can let my children say my brother's house. You know that even some daddies are assaulting their daughters.
True.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So there's really no level of relationship that makes it, that it now becomes, do you understand? So it's just all of us just understanding that before anybody has any title, the person is first man and human. And the respect that we have for them does not now mean that we cannot disagree with what they are saying with us. Doesn't mean that we cannot do our own research. Doesn't mean that we cannot use our sense. Or doesn't mean that we cannot call out obvious wrongdoing. So us as adults, even knowing that and even now instilling those values in our children, I think that is what will make the whole difference. Yeah, I think that's it about the whole name calling. Do you have any other experiences to share or questions to ask?
I have plenty of questions to ask.
Oh yeah, ask.
But see, I just want to let you know I'm not talking to a child right now. I'm talking to you. If anybody is molesting you, talk. Because let me say Nigeria people, when I feel hold me, drag me. But it's more like you can't say. They're giving you this idea of because they are molesting you, you can't talk. Shut up. Don't say anything. Nobody will want to believe you.
Nobody will believe you.
I had that.
Do you understand? Nobody will believe you because I am the uncle, I am your daddy, I am your pastor, I am your doctor. That's it. That's what you're trying to say.
Open your mouth
and talk. Yes. Speak up, please.
Now you have a phone.
Talk to us.
Record and send it to me. Emily's here.
Emily, are you a lawyer?
I can bring police. See, Shola, I'm thinking about it.
Emily will have beat them for you.
Lots of things that I need to do in this life. Because I don't understand. See, just open your mouth. See, I just noticed that people are going through a lot and then they don't have people to
speak up with.
Because they told you, shut up, keep quiet. Nobody wants to hear because they did that to me. Shut up. I beg, don't say it again. That pigeon, no. May nobody hear you again.
I don't know.
Like, keep quiet. May they not hear you talk again.
Okay.
Say it well.
And may they not hear you talk again. Okay.
Like, not talk again, may they not hear you.
Okay.
Right. They said that to me a lot. Just not talk again.
Yes.
And that's really not how it's supposed to be. So because you molest me or rape me or do anything, you think I should not
keep quiet.
I should keep quiet. I should not.
I think it's not even about it. I think it's not even about them telling you. I think the reason why you are not speaking up is because you've given that person a level. Yes, it's fair. And I think there's a difference between respect and fair. That brings me to that. Like, what do you think is the difference between respect and fair?
So I wanted to say, I think I practiced this in my house.
Yeah.
To tell you something about it. These days I've been doing like Minister Nathaniel Abosi.
Yes.
He explains stuff with stories.
Okay.
So let me tell you a story. So between two parents,
yes.
imagine parent A come back home and every child is happy,
Yes.
running to the parent to say that they mommy welcome, and
Yes.
stuff like that, and they love you, and the parent says how was your day, and you tell your parent about everything, how your day went.
Yes.
You get me? And I love you.
Yes.
And parent B comes back and everybody have run inside the house to close the door. Some they don't even close the door. Some are forcing by lie sleep. Number one,
Yeah.
you don't teach the pikin how to lie already.
Yes.
And then they know that, oh, my dad loves me.
Yes.
But then I don't even know. Maybe they're gonna transfer aggression on my
On
head
me today.
So let me just run.
You don't know what
I
you
don't
will
even
get.
know what's in my dad. So do you
Yeah.
understand? One
Yes.
is respect and
And
one
one
is
is
fair.
fair. Yes.
So, dear parent, dear you that's listening to me, I know you're gonna get married soon.
But where's the respect in, like, I like the, to me, I think you just painted two scenarios of a happy family and a toxic family. That happy family, where does the respect come in though? Because if I'm coming home, yes, I want my children to be happy that I'm around, I want my children to be, but I also want my children to respect me enough to make sure that everything that they should have done, they have done.
They have. That's why
So that's why they are welcoming. So it's like they respect you so much that they have actually done what they need to do prior, right? Prior to you coming back, other than people that maybe they've even done it, maybe they've not, but they are still like,
they've done it,
but they are still
they
scared,
don't even know if what they are doing is right
or there is wrong, or what they are going to
or-
get from you.
Yeah.
Do you think some people are easier to respect or harder to respect? Like, do you think there are people that are harder to respect than some other people, or some people that are easier to respect than some other people generally?
Harder to respect? I don't know about harder.
I think so.
You think so?
I think it's harder to respect some people than the other. Because some people, it's hard to respect them because they don't have a lot of sense.
If it's that one now, you know, talk rich
That
like
one
that. You know, rich.
I'm serious.
People that don't have sense, eh? I think we need to look for another. No,
but we need to respect them.
No,
but it's
we
hard.
need to look for another name.
Because when you are
But
saying
it's not
something like
respect.
it's still respect. Because you know I've already said from the beginning that sometimes because of age, you've earned some sort of respect. Like, it's levels. Now, age can earn you a respect, but there's a level of respect that wisdom will earn you that age cannot earn you.
And for those people that
don't have that,
old, that don't.
I'm not deal.
But I'm saying
that it's harder to respect them, to be honest.
True.
So
Now
what do you
I
think people
understand.
can do when they encounter someone that is hard like that to respect? The person is constantly talking down on you, annoying you and
My
stuff.
sister, leave the place. See, people like that, and there's nothing I can do to change them.
Yes.
Just make sure that yourself, you're safe.
Yes.
Leave it for your mental health. You know that Gen Z now, small thing, mental health. We want to take care of our mental health.
Yes.
Oh, I don't want to be stressed. So that is stress. You do not want bad energy. That one
But it
already
won't be rude if you just leave the place.
It's bad energy. Thank you, God bless you.
Emily actually is just giving people bad advice. Well, I feel like
bad
advice. If people are hard, I agree with you. I think you can leave the place, but I feel like you should also know people for who they are. Right.
Wait.
So do you understand me? If there's a level of wisdom that person does not attain, or if the person is actually stressing you, the person is talking down on you, speaking words to you, right? You still need to respect the person. Because if you just
stay there.
I'm not saying stay there, but if somebody's talking to you because you know that the person is going to obviously annoy you, or because of past experience, or the way the person has treated you in the past, just walk away. You know that disrespect.
I know, I did not say disrespect. Don't even go near the person if you see the person coming like that.
But there's something that I cannot avoid now.
If you cannot avoid, just know that if you see the person, good morning.
Know what I'm saying.
But then that is
just do your good morning. Like, just be straight. And I feel like sometimes you need to also just take people for who they are. You know the kind of person that person is. No, I'm not saying, like, I feel like it will not affect you as much as it will affect you normally if you know that this person will actually just stress me normally. Do you understand? That's why you just come, good afternoon, good morning, and you go your own way. If they call you, yes, okay, don't be trying to
start conversation that will bring insult.
Exactly, that will bring insult. I think
because some people,
I think that's what it is.
But God forgive me.
Yes,
but that's the truth.
Yes,
you get me.
I agree. How do you think we can teach our children respect that will go beyond just saying please, thank you? How do you think we can teach them what respect truly means? Because if you're telling them to call everybody Mr. James, Mrs. James, how do they know what exactly respect is?
You're calling them Mr. James, Miss Emily.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not disrespect though.
Yes.
It means that you respect them to even call them Mr. James.
Yes.
Miss
Miss
Emily.
James, yes.
And when they saying you let me know. No, it means that you should go. Like you don't need to talk back at them.
yes.
You don't need to disrespect
Just
them
the
in their
little
front. Just
things,
be
yes.
understand or
I think you can even teach your children respect from how they deal with their siblings. So when they start to
yeah.
like shout, you just be like,
Like,
no, you don't. We don't talk that way.
we
We
don't
don't
talk
do
like that in
that.
my house,
Yes, we
but
don't
chop it
exactly. We
yeah.
don't talk back at anybody
Body,
at
yeah,
all.
that's
And
it.
even just understanding that everybody needs to be respected
Respected, yeah.
as a person
Person.
first. Like you need to respect people that even are seemingly in a lower position
Yeah.
than you. You need to respect your subordinates.
Yeah.
Respect beggars on the road. Respect the workers in your house, everybody
Respect
deserves. So
everybody,
if you
yeah.
can teach your children,
Children.
because you can't be telling
The
your children
world
to
will be
respect
better.
you, and they're seeing the way you treat your maid if you
Your-
have one. Do you understand me?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
just
yeah.
let your children know that this is a house of respect and everybody deserves respect. And also like by example, obviously, I think like that's a very good
And
way.
everybody deserves
And everybody
love.
deserves, yes, love and respect. Do you have any other thing to say?
Now, just know that Sholakwe, you've been very disrespectful to me.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Anyways, just know that I forgive you and I love you.
Oh gosh. Do you think there's a way to disagree without disrespecting somebody?
See, there's no even.
Is there a difference between disagreement and disrespect?
I disagree with you. I can still disagree with you because I'm trying to be honest.
Yes,
with
respectfully.
You. Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
But then
do
I don't have to like disrespect
respect
in
you.
the process. You get
Yeah,
me?
but it's hard sometimes.
It is hard. Some people
Especially
don't even
people
want
that
to
feel
hear
exactly
like our
Some people don't even want to hear. The fact
They
that
don't
they hear
want
that
to
you do
hear.
not have the same opinion as me, they will say, "What's an elder see from the?" They say a
Then
child could say
if they start talking like that, all you need to do
exactly.
is
Just
mellow.
don't act there.
Don't argue. Don't even say I know.
Exactly.
Some people here the best way to work with them it's just yes ma.
Yes, ma. Exactly.
Yes, sir.
Just treat
At
everybody.
the end, you say God bless you.
Amen. I like that your God bless you.
You walk out and
I will start doing that soon. But yeah, we've come to the end of this episode.
Wait, Sholakwe, what have we been saying that time out like that?
Like time is always flying in this podcast. I think time is like double. But I mean, it's good. I hope you guys have an amazing time. I think that's the
Yeah.
most important thing. I hope you're because I'm learning a lot.
Yeah, I'm learning
as
a
we're
lot
speaking, and I
too.
hope that you
Yeah.
guys are learning too, and you guys are
Yeah.
contributing to conversations.
Yeah.
So let us know what you'd like us to talk about next. Let us
Yeah.
know, what we'd like to hear from us, and also your opinions
Let
and
us
your
know what you think about
experiences, yes, of
respect.
titles.
Yeah, or titles.
I think the topic of this episode is titles, vibes, and Abosi.
Yeah, good.
Abosi means eye service.
Wait, Abosi-
There was somebody I want to talk about. Yeah,
Tell me,
well,
tell me,
the
tell me,
the episode is already over.
Tell me first. Tell me.
Eye service is a something.
Tell me first now.
Respect is not eye service.
Tell me
So
first. Wait, tell
the
me.
episode is we'll talk about it another
Tell me
episode.
first now.
Oh yeah. What do you want them to do
Just
for
get
us?
the, like-
What do you want them to do for us?
Anyway, guys, as you can see what I'm going through, someone will start. See, next time, before
We don't have time.
Next time, don't even say anything. You know you know.
Okay, but what I just wanted to say is that sometimes at Abosi is what they call eye service, and I feel like some elderly people like a lot of eye service. So
And
when
then
they
you
see their
give them
pastors, when they relate to their pastors, they don't really respect the person.
Yes,
They
sir.
are
Good
insulting the
morning,
person
sir.
at their back,
Okay.
but they are doing yes sir, yes sir, yes sir.
Alright,
So there's a
right.
very big difference
That's
between eye service.
Abosi.
Exactly. So title vibes and Abosi.
Alright,
We've come
guys,
to the
we've
end
come to
of
the
this
end.
episode. Thank you
Yes.
very much for
Make
listening to
sure
us.
you like, follow, subscribe, share, drop a comment, tell us what you want us to say, want us to do.
We love you.
Don't forget that I love you.
I love
Sholakwe loves
you.
you.
And God loves you more.
Until
Bye,
next time.
guys. Love you.
By faith, not by sight. Just love our works, not my might.